Have you ever noticed that the Dutch language often has very long words? Well, actually, in many cases, these are two different words that are combined into one word. So in this lesson, I will explain exactly how that works. Hallo lieve vrienden. Combined words are separate words that are put together without the space in between, and it's one long word, right? So this happens often in the Dutch language. I think it's very characteristic of this language, and I'll explain to you why this happens and when this happens. So I'll give you examples, right? Before I go on, if you like this content and want to receive more and get valuable lessons of learning Dutch, please like this video and also subscribe to my channel so I can go on and continue making these lessons for all of you. Thank you. So, examples. If you would say, I write texts, so I am a text writer. In Dutch that would be, ik schrijf teksten, dus ik ben een tekstschrijver. Right, so in the first part of the sentence, you have two words that are separate. Ik schrijf teksten. So schrijf, that's writing, and teksten is texts. But if you would rearrange the sentence and put those two words together, then the rule is, then they become another word with its own meaning. And then it will be put together as one word. So, tekstschrijver. One word, which means someone who writes texts. Another example. If you would say, it will be fine, then you can say in Dutch, het komt goed. But if you rearrange the order, and if you want to say, it will be fine in the future, then you can also say it as, het gaat goed komen. So it's going to be fine. So because we place goed and komen together next to each other, the space is deleted and you get one word, goed komen. Another example. The meeting will take place at the ground floor. You can say it in two ways, and in one of the two ways you put the words together. So you can say, de vergadering vindt plaats op de begane grond. So that's that sentence with no combined words. But if you would rearrange the order of the words, then you can also say, de vergadering zal op de begane grond plaatsvinden. So plaats and vinden, they were separate in the first sentence, but now they're placed together, so they now will become one word because they get their own meaning. Plaatsvinden means to take place. Another example. I make use of this service. Ik maak gebruik van deze service. But if you would place it with the word shall in there, then you would say, ik zal van deze service gebruik maken. So gebruik and maken are placed next to each other. They get their own meaning that way. That means it becomes one word. Another example. If you want to ask where the charger is of your phone, you can say it in Dutch as, waar is de oplader van mijn telefoon? So there are no combined words in this order of words. But if you would say, waar is mijn telefoonoplader? Then it becomes one long word, because telephone and oplader combined, they have a completely different meaning, and it becomes one new word, basically. And the final examples I want to give you, I will blow out the candles. Ik blaas de kaarsen uit. Right, so there are no combined words here, but if you would rearrange the sentence and you will place it in the future with the addition of the word going, gaan, ik ga, I go. I will place that in the beginning of the sentence then I would say ik ga de kaarsen uitblazen. So uit and blazen becomes one word because they get a new meaning, which is blow out. Okay, these were the examples I wanted to give you. Keep practicing, and if you have something to ask or something to add, please leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to read them and respond to you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you in the next.